Welcome back everybody to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle showcasing. The name is Niles and thank you so much for tuning in. And well, today's episode, we're gonna go ahead and show off the free-to-play Goku that is now available on JP. I got this card to Super Attack 10. I built some additionals and criticals Ansu. I hopefully can show you his damage output. So that being said, let's go over this card before we do get into battle. Now his leader skill is Ki +3, attack and defense 40%, and when HP is only 50% and above. So really, you're not going to be able to utilize his leader skill. It's pretty much going to be a filler card. The super attack causes supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense for 3 turns. So really, supreme damage on a free-to-play card is quite nice, if I must say. Now the passive skill increases attack and defense up to 120%. The less the HP remaining, the greater boost. Recovers all HP when HP is 10% or below. So really, this card's not going to get that utilization that often, I would say. I'd say this card would suffice probably on Super Fierce Battle Road when you really are in dire need of health. The Link Set skill, you can find Z Fighters, all in the family, the Saiyan Lineage, Turtle School, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. The category which you can find this card in is the Low Class Warriors and the Namek Saga. Now there's not too much in the Namek Saga as of now, but I do suspect when Year 3 Part 2 comes around, we'll probably get more units that this card will definitely shine. Now Low Class Warriors, it's okay, it's somewhat subpar, but if you are free to play, you very well could use this card. Now the 12 key multiplier is 135%, so it's not the greatest, but to be honest with you, it's not that bad of a card. So we're going to be reading this on the Demigod stage to show you somewhat realistic damage. I'm going to be running the Pan, who's going to be applying the attack and defense up 30%. As well as I'm going to bring in the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which actually does share Z Fighters and the attack and defense up 35%. Not to mention, does share Rebirth, which is going to be a huge plus. And I'm also going to be running the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, attack 25% up and +2 Ki for the respective physical types, as well as tech types, so keep that in mind. So that being said, let's get into battle. Let's see what we can do. Now, really, let's go ahead and try to see what this bad boy can do. And then at the end, we'll rotate LR Trunks. Now pretty much I'm bringing in LR Trunks because he does have Shattering the Limit. He also does have Prepare for Battle, so cohesiveness with the links shouldn't be too big of a deal. So around 260,000, we got that multiple Kamehameha animation, which is really nice, if I must say. So not the greatest super attack thus far, but keep in mind it's supreme damage, and for 3 turns, the defense is absolutely going to be raised. Now, the question is, who am I going to be able to get a Dokkan attack with? I'm not sure if it's actually going to be within this battle or Golden Frieza. So I'm going to be rotating off this Gohan because I really want to bring him on the first turn with him. So that's what I'll do. We'll get this super attack off here. We'll bring this out of here, and pretty much I'm going to be trying to float these cards right now because I don't have exactly the greatest turn rotation. But if we do get hit, we might be able to show you off his passive, because really the 10% is quite unrealistic. I mean, it does happen. There's cards like the Agility Whis that will do the same thing. If not the Toa that you can get from the Dragon Ball Hero banner, which is only available on JP. She's the agility unit, and it's only for extreme types. But it's a quite nice mechanic, honestly. If I really must say, it's a nice mechanic. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll get the super attack off with Pan. She'll give the boost overall to everybody as long as you do get a super attack off within the first turn rotation. We'll share Kamehameha with that Goku at the end as well. So pretty much the attack boost is going to be somewhat skewed, but hopefully you do appreciate some of this because, you know, honestly, I wanted to bring in some support to realistically show you what this could be like if you do orb investment into this card, because honestly, I only put around 13 to 12% orb investment in him. I mean, if he's somewhat viable going forward on the Namek Saga category or even low class, I'll invest more. But around 300,000 and an additional attack at this point, so the defense is definitely going to be raised. Doing another 300,000, I'd say pretty good. Dual support cards are sharing Kamehameha and Super Saiyan. But then we got this card right here, pretty much just showing off no problem at this point, but it's going to be quite all right. At least we're taking some damage. So now we got LR Trunks back on. we'll do this. And, you know, in the comment section below, feel free to let me know if you guys want to see more support cards or any free-to-play card for that matter. I'm quite up for the challenge. So I'll definitely take it into consideration because, you know, to be honest with you, I love doing maxed out potential units, and they quite happen to be the TUR form or an LR form of something of that matter. So going forward, while I'm creating content for DBZ Fighter or Dragon Ball Fighters at the end, I'll probably do more free-to-play units because, you know, it definitely does help. So, all right, so we're going to have Z Fighters. So I don't think we need 3 key realistically. So we'll do this. We'll get a super attack off with you right now. At least we'll have Kamehameha. We have around 181,000. So I'm going to go ahead and risk it. We'll still have the attack and defense up regardless from the Pan and the Gohan. And not before he gets an additional attack as well, which he very well could land a pretty nice crit. 362,000. All right, so he's super attack 10. We are going to get super attack probably around 67,000, so we're closely aligning that mark. And that multiplier was around 400,000. Can we land a crit? Ooh, 398,000. And an additional attack once again. Ooh, I'm digging it. 399,000. Not bad. Cutting it really, really close. Just shy of around 500,000. If we landed the crit, though, I would suspect that we would definitely be able to get that health regeneration. All right, so what we're going to do is put LR Trunks back on. We'll rotate this card off for the meantime. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We'll do this. And then get this off at the end. So Gotenks is not going to have too much of a problem right now. Now, I know we are sharing that Super Saiyan 3 limit breaking form link, but we all know Gotenks can hit ridiculously hard, landing 1.1 non-critical at this point. So now hopping onto Golden Frieza. So let's see if we can get that passive off and at least get the attack and defense up 120%, which is quite nice, especially with a multiplier of around 135,000, which is quite respective. Typically TUR, demigods, or whatnot have a 12 key multiplier of around 140 plus, so it's only 5% off. All right, so let's do this. Let's actually see what he can do tanking, and then we will focus on you. 1, 2, 3. We're not going to get super attack off, so we'll get we'll do this. Just try to get some regeneration at this point. I do suspect that we'll probably get super attacked at this point, but tanking relatively well. Now this is a 120% team though. I'm expecting a crit at some point. 658,000. At least we landed an additional though. So we're going to be aligning the Dokkan attack. Now the question is, like, who are we going to be able to get the Dokkan attack on? It would be a shame if we were able to get that on the strength form of Frieza, which I don't think it's going to happen. Let's rotate Pan off. Let's bring this on. And we'll do this. And then let's take Pan off, so hopefully we can get her on the turn rotation with that Goku. But let's see what we can do. Now, if you have any predictions going forward for Year 3 Part 2, if it does come about, because, you know, there was that speculation of the new Frieza and the new SSJ Goku that would probably be a category lead, if not in the Namek Saga category. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you predict for the future of Dokkan Battle going forward? And it's around that time, honestly, that another LR does come out that's a non-Dokkan Fest. So, all right, so we're going to have type disadvantage. I kind of want to test out the tanking ability. We're cutting it really close. So let's do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to risk it. Well, this is definitely going to make for a good showcase. We're going to definitely risk it right here. I think we should be able to survive this. We should be able to survive this. I'm hoping. There's 1, 92, 91. Awesome, just tanking, really no problem with type disadvantage. His defense does stack for 3 turns, so keep it in mind, we're going to have the Dokkan attack lining up very shortly as well. So what we'll do is, might as well just do this. We will do this, and then absorb this orb right now, because it looks like the Dokkan attack is going to be on the agility form of Final Form Frieza. And there's no question that Gotenks is just going to make a massacre of this. There we go, 2.4 million. There's the gap between these two cards. A free-to-play card and a summonable card is quite there. Okay. So Pan looks like she's going to be able to get the super attack off. So I'm going to keep Gohan on for this turn in particular. We will share Super Saiyan. So let's do this. We'll absorb all of these orbs that are within my type. So let's actually go ahead and look at the attack overall right now with dual support units. Just 40, so almost over 100,000. Defense is around 55,000, higher than pretty much anyone else is on the field right now. So in the comment section below, predict the damage output. I'm going to say, honestly, roughly around, this is definitely going to be around, I'd say, 500,000 plus. If we land a crit, I don't know. This is really slow, so there's no excuse for me to do this. Now, unfortunately, we did get the super attack all with Pan in the beginning because that would have gave the Dokkan attack to her, but we are sharing Z fighters. We'll have prepared for battle. I'm pretty sure, as well as Kamehameha, this should at least be 600,000 plus. Awesome animation. 1 million. For a free-to-play unit, not even landing a critical at this point, I would say this deck absolutely somewhat suffices going forward. Now, unfortunately, we need to get that health point absorption, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So let's actually go ahead and finalize this battle for now. We'll go against Golden Frieza too. We'll keep that going forward, and maybe this card will be able to land a critical at some point, just maybe, but at least doing pretty good amount of damage, respectively around 200,000 to around 500,000. And if you land a critical, it will definitely be over around 1 million, depending on what boss you actually go against. So let's go ahead. Let's put Goku within actually the first turn, since his defense will be pretty high. So around 36. We have a considerable amount of health left, right? Yeah. Let's do this. And then I don't think Gotenks is going to be able to get a super attack off, but I think it'll be all right. We'll do this. He does have the chance for the additional, though. So 14, 15. Let's go ahead and land a crit for the audience, though. 357,000 with the multiplier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5 Kamehamehas. 400, around 400,000 damage. And then this Gohan is super attack 10, landing around 700,000. And he's getting an additional attack. So actually, you know what? We might able to at least end this battle going against Final Form Frieza for one more turn. We're going to get super attack right here for around 90k. We'll keep Han off. We'll bring on LR Trunks. And, ooh, not the greatest, but it's okay. Let's do this. We still got the chance for the crit. And let's do this. Now, if we get attacked, it should be okay. Trunks should definitely be able to tank this. He landed a crit regardless. So not bad. Didn't hit that 10%, but like I said, it's really hard because it's almost like this, the LR Vegito and LR Gogeta mechanic. You kind of have to like somewhat sacrifice yourself. So let's do this. Let's bring him in the first one more time. Let's see if this guy can end it with a bang. So guys, thank you as always for tuning in today's channel. It does mean a lot. Stick around for later content because there's a lot more in store for us. But ooh, countdown, was expecting the attack. Just shy of 500 for the multiplier. Awesome animation. Landing, oh, just shy of 1 million. Finally landing the critical around 900,000. Now keep in mind, this is a demigod stage. Results pretty much will vary if you go against a storyboard match, comparatively speaking, to like a new 50 stamina boss, or if you go on a demigod stage. So always keep in mind that the results do vary. But guys, once again, my name is Niles. Stick around for later content as always, because there's a lot planned for the future. But until next time, guys, you stay safe. Peace out.